Are you new to the stock market and happens to choose what app to use in trading? Are you curious about what Webull and Robinhood are about, what's good or bad about them, and what makes them different? You did not go wrong on clicking this because you crashed the right video. If you're interested to know what applications you can use for your new venture, please keep on watching. But before we get into it, do me a favor and smash the like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell button for notifications whenever a new video is published. Let's get into it. Meet Webull and Robinhood. Webull and Robinhood are two characters that investors in stocks should get to know. This video will assist you in determining which app is best for you as an investor and your objectives. Is it going to be Robinhood or Webull? Both apps allow investors to trade stocks for free. These enable people to get a head start, particularly for beginners who are just getting started in the stock market today. Both apps can be able to help individuals to buy and sell stocks for free. These applications are available for free on the App Store, Google Play Store, and other similar platforms. They have in common that they're both available on the internet. So, both apps can be used on a tablet, iPad, or something similar. You don't have to pay anything to get started on any of these platforms. They don't have a monthly bill, which is fantastic. Also, none of these has a minimum deposit. The best part about both apps is that you can use them while you're out and about, which means you can use them while on holiday. You might be on your way somewhere. You can pull them up on your phone to see how your business operation is evolving, as long as you have either self-service or Wi-Fi. But which one is the most suitable for you? This video will also highlight their discrepancies, allowing you to compare and contrast the two apps before deciding which one to use. Investors could also combine the two. Why not? What is Webull, and how does it work to help investors? So whether you're a novice or not, Webull can be helpful too. The aim of investing is to protect your assets while still making money. Webull also offers paper trading, which helps you to experiment with fictitious money before investing real money. Then, based on your paper trading skills, you can see how your portfolio develops over time and receive fake dividends. That's a great way to get your feet wet in the stock market, particularly if you're not sure and a little hesitant to invest real money. This is also an excellent way to test strategies to see how they do in the market without putting your own money at risk. Webull seems to be a little more intimidating than Robinhood because it has more sophisticated resources, which is a good thing. After all, it means there is space to expand and be more strategic. Another feature of Webull is the ability to designate a beneficiary. This will allow you to pass your assets to anyone you choose, even if you don't have a will. As a result, you might tell that you're giving my portfolio to my significant other, my children, brother, mother, or someone else. If you don't have a beneficiary, your estate will go to probate court. The pre-market hours are another critical aspect that you should consider. Pre-market hours in Webull are from 4 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. When you use Webull, you get a chance to win an Apple share as a bonus. You might even be qualified to win a Tesla. It may be any number of different stock options. Even if it's a small amount, it's a free share of stock for joining Webull. Usually, they will give you one for your stock in exchange for signing up for free. Once you decide to deposit a minimum of $100 for your first investment opportunity, they will send you the second stock. So if you deposit $100, you'll get a second free stock. It's that easy. It's an excellent way to get a jump on the stock market. At the time of filming, Webull helps investors to approach the market from a more objective perspective. Disadvantages of Webull: they do not, however, sell fractional shares, unlike Robinhood. As a result, it's challenging to invest in a business you want unless you can afford a total share. What is Robinhood, and how does it work to help investors? Robinhood is a straightforward app that appears to be more user-friendly. This app allows you to purchase fractional shares, which means that if you want to buy a $500 share of a company but only have $250, you can buy a fraction of it. The pre-market hours for Robinhood are 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Robinhood service can be contacted within the app via instant messenger or email for questions and inquiries, complaints, or if something is wrong with the app and immediate attention is needed. That is how easy Robinhood is. There's a segment in Robinhood called a common list that has a bunch of different tags that can be clicked on. While this makes it simple to locate the most common stocks or the most active traders, it also makes it challenging to discover the most popular stocks or the most active traders. When you click on this tab, you can see how much some of these stocks have increased in value over the last day or week, which can tempt novice investors to invest without conducting proper research. It attracts novice investors because greed is a very powerful motivator, particularly in the stock market. This attracts many more investors to these securities. Warren Buffett once said, "Be selfish when others are afraid and fearful when others are greedy." In this way, greed attracts more buyers, which pushes the stock price higher, and then more experienced investors benefit because they recognize when a stock is due for a pullback or a correction. As a result of the price drop, the newer investor finds themselves chasing a stock. So they probably purchase something up here and, most of the time, lose their money right away because fear takes over and they don't know any better. On the other hand, Robinhood allows trading that can obscure the facts about the stock market, which can be deceiving in several ways. In addition, unlike Webull, Robinhood does not allow lenders to appoint a beneficiary. That is, getting a beneficiary to take over the account is essential when the time comes. So which is which? I'll give you concrete examples of how they're similar and how they're different in this section. There are occasions when the news breaks on the weekends. Those who do not have access to early pre-market will either miss out on a lot of profit because they have to wait until 9 a.m. or will be in agony because they have to wait until 9 a.m. to see the stock dropping dramatically. Bitcoin is a perfect example of this. Assume that lenders put money into a Bitcoin mining venture. Bitcoin, on the other hand, has been in a downtrend for the whole weekend. Those with access to the 4 a.m. pre-market, on the other hand, will sell shares and limit their losses. Meanwhile, Robinhood is forced to wait hours before being able to sell. And within those hours, Bitcoin will continue to fall, causing the stock in which you've invested to lose even more. This does not just happen with Bitcoin. This could be any stock's news or press. Sometimes the news is released on the weekend, giving those who have first access to travel around an advantage. Another good example is when someone is looking at a specific share of stock in Robinhood. They can scroll down to see what the analysts are saying. If most of them said to buy, hold, or sell the stock, it gives the investor a breakdown of what to do to make life easier and earn more conveniently. Then it gives you an illustration of what the bulls are doing. The bears believe that these stocks are on their way down for the lenders to weigh down, while the bulls say that the price is going up and it looks favorable. Webull will include all of the details, which can be a little confusing if you're just getting started, while Robinhood is a little more straightforward. Webull and Robinhood, on the other hand, both have something to say. Suppose money is still a problem, and investors want to do the Starbucks strategy for $5 a week or something similar. In that case, Robinhood is a better choice because it allows investors to invest in fractional shares and see their $5 rise. To summarize, it is entirely up to the investors to decide which method to employ. It's not a case of Webull versus Robinhood. It's a case of the investor versus himself. Before we wrap up this video, I'd like to offer a fast and friendly tip to all investors. Whatever app you use to trade stocks, make sure to weigh things out and do some research on the companies first before investing. So that was Webull and Robinhood. Were we also wasting your time and money and using other apps aside from Webull and Robinhood? If that's so, you were absolutely saved by this video. Which app will you use? Is it going to be Webull or Robinhood? Let me know in the comment section down below. Before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button for notifications on our future content. With that being said, see you in the next one.